Hi everyone, we're going to take a look at interpreting timetables. Grab a piece of paper and a pencil if you'd like to join in. What are timetables used for? Timetables are schedules that set out the time at which specific events are intended to occur. Timetables show the order of events too. For example, you may have seen or used a bus timetable, a timetable showing the lessons at school, or a timetable of films at the cinema. Top tip: when solving measurement problems, make sure you are including the unit of measurement in your answers. Here is an example of a timetable of activities at school. You may have something similar at your school. The timetable lists the activity in the left-hand column and the time the activity is expected to start in the right-hand column. For example, maths starts at 9:50 and finishes at 10:30. This means maths lasts for 40 minutes. Here is another example. This time it's a bus timetable. The timetable lists the destination in the left-hand column and the time the bus is expected to arrive in the right-hand column. For example, the bus is expected to arrive in Wadebridge at 8:05 and due to reach the next destination, Sladesbridge, at 8:11. Therefore, the journey takes 6 minutes. Now try these example questions. Use the timetable on the right to help you solve the answers. What time are the children expected to arrive at school? What time does break start? What time does break finish? How long is break time? And how long is assembly? Pause the video and take your time to have a go at solving the answers. Okay, let's go through the answers together. What time are the children expected to arrive at school? If we take a look at the timetable, arriving at school starts at 8:50, so the children are expected to arrive from 8:50 to 9 o'clock. What time does break start? Again, if we look at our timetable, break time starts at 10:30. What time does break finish? Well, we know the next activity after break time is English, and English starts at 10:50. So we know that break time must finish by 10:50. How long is break time? We know that break time starts at 10:30 and finishes at 10:50, so we need to find the difference. The difference is 20 minutes. So break time is 20 minutes long. How long is assembly? Again, taking a look at the timetable, assembly starts at 9:20 and finishes at 9:50. So we need to find the difference between 9:20 and 9:50. The difference is 30 minutes. So assembly is 30 minutes long, or you could say it's half an hour long. Here are some more questions for you to try. This time the questions are about a bus timetable. What time does the bus arrive in St Issy? How long does the journey take from Wadebridge to Bodmin? You need to be in Sladesbridge for 8:09. Will you arrive on time if you travel on this bus? And what is the duration of the journey? The journey is from Padstow to Bodmin train station. Again, pause the video, take your time and have a go at solving the answers. How did you get on? Okay, let's go through the answers together. What time does the bus arrive in St Issy? Looking at our timetable, we can see that the bus arrives in St Issy at 7:48. How long does the journey take from Wadebridge to Bodmin? So here we have Wadebridge, and here's Bodmin. The train arrives in Wadebridge at 8:05 and then arrives in Bodmin later at 8:32. So we need to find the difference between these times to find out how long the journey takes. So the difference is 27 minutes. So the journey from Wadebridge to Bodmin takes 27 minutes. You need to be in Sladesbridge for 8:09. Will you arrive on time if you travel on this bus? So Sladesbridge is here, and the time of arrival in Sladesbridge is 8:11. Now we need to be there for 8:09, and 8:11 is after 8:09. So if we travel on this bus, we will not be in Sladesbridge for 8:09. And finally, what is the duration of the journey? So this means how long does the whole journey take, right from Padstow to the Bodmin train station. So if we travelled on this bus, how long would it take us to get from Padstow to the Bodmin train station? So we start in Padstow at 7:30 and finish our journey at the Bodmin train station at 9:02. So we need to find the difference between these two times, 7:30 and 9:02. So the difference between these two times is 1 hour and 32 minutes. The duration of the journey is 1 hour and 32 minutes. Really well done if you got all of those answers right. Here is another example of a timetable. This time it's a train timetable. The destinations Plymouth, Exeter and Reading are on the left-hand side, and there are 3 journeys, journey A, B and C, but with some missing information. Can you have a go at answering the questions? How long does journey A take from Plymouth to Exeter? Journey B takes 2 hours to get from Exeter to Reading. What time does the train arrive in Reading? How long does journey C take? And you need to be in Exeter for 10:20. Which journey should you take? Pause the video, take your time and have a go at answering all 4 questions. Okay, let's go through the answers together. How long does journey A take from Plymouth to Exeter? Here we have journey A. The train arrives in Plymouth at 9:20 and later arrives in Exeter at 10:15. So to answer the question, I need to find the difference between 9:20 and 10:15. I know the difference is 55 minutes. The journey from Plymouth to Exeter takes 55 minutes. Journey B takes 2 hours to get from Exeter to Reading. What time does the train arrive in Reading? So looking at journey B, the train arrives in Exeter at 12:01 and takes 2 hours to get from Exeter to the next stop, which is Reading. So we need to add 2 hours onto the time 12:01. Adding 2 hours onto 12:01 will give you 2:01 p.m. Using the 24-hour clock, we write this as 14:01. The difference between these two times is 2 hours because the journey from Exeter to Reading takes 2 hours. How long does journey C take? Looking at journey C, the train from Plymouth leaves at 13:30 and arrives in Reading at 16:30. So we need to find the difference between 13:30 and 16:30. 13:30 is 1:30 p.m. and 16:30 is 4:30 p.m. Now we must find the difference between these two times. The difference between 13:30 and 16:30 is 3 hours. The total duration for journey C is 3 hours long. And finally, you need to be in Exeter for 10:20. Which journey should you take? Let's take a look at the timetable. So here we have the destination Exeter, and all the times for arrival in Exeter. Journey A arrives in Exeter at 10:15. Journey B arrives in Exeter at 12:01, and Journey C arrives in Exeter at 14:25. If we want to be in Exeter for 10:20, we must take Journey A, as the train arrives in Exeter at 10:15, which is before 10:20. Journey B and C will arrive in Exeter after 10:20. So Journey A is the answer. Really well done if you managed to get all of those questions correct. That was really challenging. That brings us to the end of this video all about interpreting timetables. Now, put your knowledge to the test and try the quiz.